What's going on, guys? Episode 3. It's been a minute since we've been here, but I'm glad to be back. We've actually had a lot of stuff going on since the last episode. We were both sick. I had it first, and I'm still coughing. So if I cough in the middle of this, I do apologize. Clear our throats or any of that. But yeah, episode 3, we're going to dive into it. We're kind of
Glad
just
to be back.
Free rolling
Appreciate
tonight.
you, brother.
Just kind of free rolling. We're going to be spitballing. There's some things that we're going to get into. But yeah, the first thing to get into, we got a new Louisville Cardinals fan in the house.
Oh, Lord.
We got a new Louisville Cardinals fan in the house. He bought this shirt with his own money.
Nope. So I think we spoke about this a little bit on episode 1. About me being an NC State fan, Jeremy here being a Louisville fan. When I lived in North Carolina, when we moved here, it was kind of difficult for me to get back home to see NC State play. We lived about an hour and 30 minutes from the campus. And so when we got here and I realized, man, Louisville's still in the ACC. I can still get to see my team play at least once a year, football, basketball, baseball, whatever. This year, NC State played at Louisville, which was just the other night, and Jeremy is a season ticket holder and was kind enough to let me and my nephew TJ, the only two NC State fans that I'm aware of around here, that invite us to the game, let us use his season tickets. We really appreciated it. And if anybody hadn't looked at that score, it was not what I anticipated. It was probably the worst game I've ever seen NC State play with my own eyes in my lifetime. So it was pretty brutal. I think they said it was the second most points NC State's ever given up in the history of the program. We lost by 41 points and
118 to 77.
Yeah, they had two guys on their team that scored 76 points, and our entire team scored 77 points. So
definitely glad to see Mikael Brown back.
I was not. I wish he would have had a little bit of a struggle. But anyway, we made a little wager that if Louisville won, I would don the Louisville Cardinals shirt for the podcast. So I am going to embrace this. I do not hate Louisville. I'm not a fan of Louisville, but I would have never made this bet if it was with a Tar Heel fan because I could never put those colors on my body. But this being red, I'll take it, and I will suffer through this hour.
You look good.
No longer, but
maybe we'll get you.
Yeah, so
maybe we'll get you.
I will suffer through this, and so that's the story behind that. But anyway,
so I don't know.
Glad to be here.
Did you or TJ get the worst of that? TJ and I bet $100 on the game, so we had a couple sour grapes riding home.
It was a long ride home after that one, man. But
so do you think you got the worst end of it, or do you think
I would have rather lost $100?
You would have rather lost $100
than
wear that shirt?
Yeah, this is uncomfortable for me.
It looks good. That's a nice shirt.
I mean, it's red. It's red, so I'll take it.
It's soft.
Yeah, it's a soft. It's a very nice shirt. Very nice Louisville. At least he gave me a nice shirt, Louisville shirt to wear. So
I should have cut the sleeves
very
off
thankful
or something.
But anyway, yeah. So we'll move past that. Hopefully that won't be the downfall of our season. We had a really good season going. We were 6-0 on the road and had won, I think, 6 games in a row in the ACC for the first time in a long time. And I hope this doesn't start a downward trend for us. We'll put that one behind us and move on. So
well, we will talk about it just for a little bit, just for the simple fact that it does relate to cards. I think it was 2 days ago, I got an email from Topps. Have you seen it yet?
Mm-mm.
So they're doing a Topps Now card of Mikael Brown, and it's got his 45-point ACC. I forget the wording and stuff that they use, but basically he set an ACC freshman record for points in a game, and he also tied Wes Unseld for most points in a game for Louisville. And
nice.
What they did, it runs through, I guess it'll be through Friday, but you can buy a Topps Now card of Mikael. And whenever he was walking off the floor, he was kind of like this. It reminded me like a Jordan-esque.
The Jordan shrug,
yeah,
from the Trailblazer series.
So that's the image on the card, and it's kind of a cool Topps Now card because a lot of them are just regular base and that sort of thing. But there's some parallels that you can get, and they also have a 1-of-1 autoed vinyl card. So
I will not be getting any of those.
You will be, because I'm going to give you one.
Absolutely not.
Because I ordered 20.
Yeah,
I ordered 20.
Yeah, I'm going to. Hopefully, you'll allow me to forget this game as quickly as possible. I'm not going to put a Mikael Brown card up in my house somewhere where I have to see it every time I walk by and
it's a nice card.
The game.
But yeah,
he was definitely special that night for sure. You have to give the guy credit. He
shot
came
10 of 16 from 3-point
range. Yeah,
and Ryan Conwell shot 5 of 6 from 3.
Yeah, that's NC State's game that we have. I think maybe number one in the ACC in 3-point percentage and most threes shot and made for the season so far. That's how we've been competitive this year. Is we shoot and make a lot of 3-pointers.
Yeah.
And I think we made 3 that game, and
I think
we were 3 for 20 or something like that. So it was not a great game for us. But listen, it is what it is. I'm still go Pack 100%. That will not go anywhere. This 1 hour wearing of this, whatever this is, we'll get through it. So
he said it's 1 hour, but we've actually got enough to talk about 3 hours worth of content. So, yeah. But no.
If we go over an hour, I'm putting my other shirt back on.
Oh my God! So that's the stipulation is only for an hour.
You can get this for 1 hour. Now.
All right,
it's all good.
Fair enough. But yeah, that's a couple of the things that we've had kind of going on. It's been a while since we've recorded.
We've had a couple of shows. I had one show. He's had 2 shows that he's done since we last did the podcast. So.
Yeah.
The show we did that was the Card Con in Evansville. That was a great show, very good. A lot of big turnout. Mm-hmm. We did very well at that show. I know he did really well at that show. So it was a very good show. I didn't pick up a lot of cards in trade or anything. I sold some slabs and did sell some Pokemon stuff, some singles and things like that. And I think the only card that I wanted to speak about for a minute was just I picked up a 1-of-1, the running back that played for the Dolphins for the 72 undefeated team.
Oh, geez. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, so anyway, I picked up his an auto, 1-of-1 auto of his. It's only worth about $60, but it's a 1-of-1 from the only undefeated NFL team in history. So I thought that was pretty cool.
That is cool.
And not something that I really am, just going to try to flip or anything. So I just thought it was a cool card to pick up. So, but other than that, I picked up a few $5 and $10 cards, some couple Drake May rookies and some things like that. But
yeah, I picked up a whole stack of Drake May rookies.
Yeah.
They didn't want them at the hobby den today whenever I went. And I don't want to.
You'd have probably got rid of them a little better before the Super Bowl.
Well, I ran out of time.
Let's not give up on Drake May just yet. But
he had a great season.
Yeah, he did.
I know just from a realist standpoint, it's going to affect his card value.
Oh, for sure. I mean, that's just the game that we play. So
yeah, definitely will affect that. But I mean, with everything that he did throughout the season, he just had one bad game.
Yeah, it happens. Well, he didn't play great in the playoffs. I think they had a pretty weak schedule for that they played during the year. His playoff numbers weren't great, but again, it's his second year to go to the Super Bowl. I think he was injured. I'm pretty sure that his shoulder wasn't in as good a shape as he made it seem like it was. I think he was having a lot. I think he was having some serious problems, and as a professional athlete, was just not going to use that as an excuse.
They kept trying to run the ball, that's for sure. So maybe.
Boy, Sam Darnold, for what he done in the last couple of years and winning the Super Bowl, he's still not getting any love or respect.
No.
Everybody's still talking about how he's not even a top 20 quarterback in the NFL, and I'm like, I don't understand what this guy has to do. But listen, I mean, when you're comparing him to other guys that are super athletic and that have put together good seasons for a couple of years, I guess it is one thing to me to look at him and think that he's not at least comparable or better than C.J. Stroud or Jaden Daniels or
he was scrambling.
He played better. I don't think he's a better quarterback than Matt Stafford.
No,
but he played better than Matt Stafford this year in the games they played against each other. The NFC Championship game was one of the best games I've ever seen a quarterback play, and he just gets no credit. But he's got a Super Bowl ring, and there's a lot of guys that don't and won't ever have one. So,
and he is the first quarterback from the 2018 draft class to win it.
Yeah.
And would you have thought that?
No. Well, I kind of look at it too as I do with a lot of players when they get drafted to the Jets. them seasons that were there with the Jets, a lot of times you just have to throw that stuff out. I mean, them teams were terrible when he played on them teams, and I mean, he had really nothing to work with. You put him with some talented players, and you see what he can do. He can, pretty much.
He scrambled his tail off.
Yeah, played really well for Minnesota last year. Justin Jefferson praised him, and all of the guys on the Seahawks are talking about how they just love the guy, and he's a leader in the locker room. And I mean, I think that's what you look for when you're looking for a franchise quarterback. So
definitely not looking for the card value.
Yeah,
that's not what you're basing your.
I haven't heard anybody say, "Man, let's go back and look for some." Rookie cards of.
There's been a few, but like even crazy. Stidham before they played. Did you see it?
Yeah.
His card had a 600% increase.
Unbelievable.
And people jumped on that bandwagon.
Yeah.
And that didn't work out well for him. Didn't work out well for him whenever he got drafted, and people were high on him then. But card value definitely does not determine what you look for a starting quarterback or player.
No. I mean, because it's the card industry for sports is up and down. If a guy is injured for 2 weeks, his card value goes down. Then as soon as he comes back, but speaking of that, I don't know if you've seen Wemby last night. Did you?
I did not
see any of the stats from Wembanyama last night. Spurs played the Lakers last night. LeBron decided to sit one out, and Wemby had 40 and 12 in 23 minutes. Scored 25 in the first quarter. So I'd say that Wemby's on a trajectory.
It wouldn't have changed if LeBron would have.
I don't think it would have mattered who was there, but he's special.
Yeah.
Wemby's going to be a special player.
For sure.
I think in 5 years we're going to look back and think, wow.
Yeah.
He is really, really way up there.
Yeah.
Just in that shorter period of time. So, did you pick up some Ascending Heroes?
Well, I was going to talk about. We kind of talked about Drake May and then got into the Super Bowl, but stuff that I picked up at the card show.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So, the card show here in Evansville, CardCon 3, very good show for us. Sold a lot of my singles in the case before the show even started.
Your case hits?
All my case hits.
All your kabooms and downtowns?
Well, I didn't sell a kaboom. I sold several downtowns, a couple uptowns, several color blasts, like right off the bat before the show even started. And I mean, honestly, it made for a long day.
Yeah, it really did.
It did.
It was a long show.
It ran from 9 a.m., which we got up. I got up that day at like 4 o'clock in the morning. Did make a video about the ins and outs of a card show, but we got so busy I didn't even get to finish it, so it's not going to come to fruition as far as the channel. We will try to do that for a show that is more manageable. This show was just a very, very large-scale show and really couldn't take the time that I needed to record what I wanted to. But yeah, I think the morning started at 4 o'clock in the morning. We loaded the truck before the evening before, and yeah, I called you at what time? 6?
6
and you were still asleep.
I was still asleep.
So the doors opened at 7 for vendors, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And we usually it's a pretty big production whenever we do a card show. We take sealed product, we take singles, we take card protection supplies. What else do we take? It seems like there's even more. But we do Pokemon, sports, all sealed, all singles.
Yeah, he has a lot of display cases and some pull-out drawers and stuff that have to be organized and pack
display.
Like a pack display and stuff like that.
So we sell single packs, boxes, all kinds of stuff. But yeah, very, very good show off the bat. But I'm telling you, like, I don't know that I would prefer it that way. Like, it's nice to make good money at the very beginning of the show, but the show ran from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Is that right?
Yeah, and so at most shows that I've realized, noticed the last couple ones we've done is a lot of the other vendors will come around and buy stuff from you before the show gets started. Throw it in their table. So you can sell and trade and do things before the show even opens up to the public, because a lot of the vendors are going around looking for other things to buy as well. So you just have a couple of guys in there that they go around and see your case with all your big cards and case hits in there, and they're like, oh, I don't have a lot of that. I think I'll buy some of those and throw them in my case today. So
absolutely. But yeah, it made for a long day though, because I'm not even kidding. Like at 9:05, whenever I was like, dude, I got to cut it off. People are coming in. to the guy that was buying.
Yeah.
Like, I literally probably could have shut it down right there, and I would have been okay.
Right.
But we did sell a whole lot more after that.
Yeah, it was a good show.
Very good show. Sold a lot of singles. Sold a lot of sealed product as well. Card protection supplies are always a good margin item for shows. So we do sell a lot of that, and I need to reload on that.
Yeah, you don't realize when I know I didn't when we first started going to shows. People really want to buy top loaders and penny sleeves and things like that for the cards. Not only they get at the show or the stuff they pull at the show when they open packs and stuff like that. So definitely a good thing to have at the shows. It's definitely a benefit to have that stuff at your table for sure.
The only thing that's terrible about it, can you guess what I'm going to say? What's terrible about it?
Well, I mean, it's heavy.
Yep, ding, ding, ding.
It's heavy.
Tell him what he won.
Yeah,
the totes are terrible to manage.
Well, yeah, because his show and my show are two different shows. We sit together. We always have tables together. We do our shows together, so we can always talk and chit chat and have a good time. And
usually,
I pass things on to him if I see something that he might be interested in, and same he does for me. But yeah, his is more of a. It's like
it's a show.
Yeah, Jeremy is like he's like going to a concert. He's got like
roadie
instruments
cases.
And roadie cases and things. I've got 2 display cases and one pull tote that I bring with me. So when I break down from a show, I can have all my stuff put in my car in 15 minutes. Like as I was about to say, about 15 minutes. It takes him probably an hour or longer
more
to load back up in his truck and get all of his totes packed back out with all those sealed boxes and things. So it's definitely a different animal for me than it is for him.
But I did have both my girls with me. Peyton, she's 12. Allie, she's 14, and they both they do a great job.
Yeah, they're very helpful.
I really would not. I would not be able to do it.
It would be tough.
I would not.
Yeah.
I don't think I could do it like in time. Like, you have an hour to set up. There's no way I can set that up in an
hour. No.
We got like 20 totes, and
you'd have to bring on somebody else to come help you out or something. One of your homeboys.
Yeah. I mean, it may one of these days it may come to that. Yeah, if they move off to college or whatever, But yeah, they have some incentive for doing it as well. They get to buy product from me for my cost, and they have started with an initial investment and bought several boxes. I mean, it was a small amount to begin with, but I mean, how long have they been doing this now?
A little while.
A year plus?
Yeah.
Maybe 2 years.
Maybe 2 years.
But yeah, they bought an initial purchase of several boxes and that sort of thing at my cost, and then that's their stuff for the show. And they've sold a lot over the course of doing it, and then they turn right back around and they reinvest that money.
She's I know his oldest daughter has opened up some packs and pulled some pretty nice soccer cards and stuff that she's got that she has a bigger PC than I have.
Yeah, you don't have one.
No, I don't have one. She has the discipline to pull, some pretty decent cards and put them away and not be desperate to sell them and things like that. So yeah, she's got some pretty good stuff, and she sold some singles and some blaster boxes at the show. So
Peyton sold
just
a lot.
good deal to be able to for them at that age to learn a little bit about a business and putting some money in their pocket and reinvesting and things like that.
Did I tell you? I don't know. We keep every episode we've had kind of a funny story.
Well, it's your funny stories.
Yeah, but we're gonna continue. We're gonna continue the tradition.
Oh, here we go.
So at one point, I mean, you've seen it around here. Like, there's times when like I'm prepping for a show or getting ready for a show. There's stacks of cards on the table, like stacks of cards on the counter, boxes here, boxes there. And Peyton was going through some of her stuff, and this cracks me up. So, like, she knows that that's just the realistic part of doing this. You have to have stuff out. You've got a sleeves, you got a top load, you got to have all these supplies and all these cards. And so we're getting ready for one of these shows, and I don't even know if I was home. I think Sarah just told me about it. But she told Peyton she needs to pick up these cards. And without missing a beat, she goes, "This is what it is whenever you're running a business."
So she is already understanding the word business and what that means as far as it's...
So that's her business.
Because make no mistake about it, the shows, if you delve deep into it, it's part of the business.
Yep.
he has the card shop machines, and that's what the business is. But these shows are just an extension of that business, and it's like running a business. It's like when you go to these shows, it's like you're at your own hobby store, selling stuff to the public and selling stuff to the consumers and stuff. So, definitely extension of the business, and they're learning the value of. I think they're learning the value of $1.
I think so.
They're
because they've like really a lot of the card show stuff is paid for. They had to get new iPads. Their iPads right before Christmas kind of took a crap on both of them at the same time, and they both saved up and paid for an iPad for themselves.
Yeah, that's how you do it, man. That's good.
And then to kind of hint on the fact of learning the value of $1 and everything. Peyton's iPad, for whatever reason, she hasn't done anything to it, but it quit charging, and it tore her up. And I think it's more attributable to the fact, because she even mentioned it. She's like, I saved up all this money and bought this thing, and it's brand new, and it doesn't
breaks your heart, man.
So I think they
worked hard for that money.
I think they really have. Hopefully, learned something from it, and hopefully, it's something we continue to do, because I love running shows with my girls. So
it's a good time.
But back to what I picked up at the show. At that one, picked up a stack of Drake Mays, and we'll probably just set on those for a while. Hopefully next season it'll kind of level out a little bit, because it was to the moon for his value. We also picked up a Trae Young rookie autograph memorabilia card.
RPA, nice card.
That's a nice card. Picked up some Pokemon First Edition base set slabs.
I forgot about those. That was some good stuff.
Picked those up.
Did you pick up one of the peel cards?
Yes. So in Pokemon Go, not the game, but not the game, not the game. Practice. No, but no, not the game of Pokemon Go, but the series of cards. They had a release that kind of went along with Pokemon Go. There was one, which I don't know how many of you guys, being sport guys, are familiar with the Pokemon Ditto, but it can basically transform itself into whatever other Pokemon that it wants to. Mm-hmm. And there was a card in that set that if it had like a little purple Ditto down in the bottom corner, it was like a decoy card basically, and the card or the figure on the card that you saw was actually Ditto in disguise, and you could peel off the top layer, and
it was like it had like a silver back. It wasn't like a sticker. It was more like a clinging type deal on the front of the card, but very cool. When you peel it off, you had
reveals
Ditto underneath. But very cool.
Kind of a rare card, and most of them that were found actually had that top layer peeled off.
People peeled them off.
And I've actually got one that's not been peeled, and it's a PSA 10. So
that's a good one.
Picked that up at the show. Really neat card. What else did I pick up? I'm trying to think.
Well, you picked up so much stuff, it's hard for you to even remember.
I didn't pick up a ton. We picked up some decent stuff, but I don't remember what else we picked up. I was looking around upstairs. Today's been an absolute whirlwind of a day. It was kind of it wasn't up in the air, because I was bound and determined to record this tonight, but it's just been a whirlwind of a day. I was going to grab all the stuff that I took in on trade from the show and have it down here and kind of go through some stuff, but time did not allow. But definitely wanted to record tonight for just so we didn't miss another week. I know with being sick, it put us back.
Yeah, doing this, our podcast every other week is the goal. And like the last couple of weeks have just, like he said, me and him both, we really felt really bad. I'm still getting over, I'm still coughing. I've been coughing for about a month.
Yep, same.
What I feel like anyway. And it's been pretty rough. But
then we dealt with the Snowmageddon.
Yeah, we had Snowmageddon. We got about 12 or 13 inches of snow.
14 inches of snow
a couple of weeks ago, and it's still, some of it's still out there, and it's been 50, 60 degrees the last couple of days. We've still got 4-foot piles of snow in parking lots and stuff, so it's taken a while for that stuff to melt away, but I'm glad to see it go.
Yeah.
I don't miss that when it's gone. So.
No, especially whenever you fall on the ice down in Clarksville. I'm still dealing with that too. So we've had a lot going on, but I did not want to miss tonight. The last episode actually took on a lot of traction as well. We hit which I don't know, a couple people ducked out on us.
Yeah.
But we hit 550 as far as our subscribers
on our YouTube channel. So that was big for us. For those of you that have subscribed and those of you that are watching, we really, really appreciate it. We want to build this thing into something special. I don't really know where it's going to go, but it's for me. I love doing this. I love being involved in the cards. I love being involved in opening stuff on video, doing the podcast. Is that running?
Yeah, it's running. I'm just
doing the podcast and stuff. I really enjoy this. There's not a lot of podcasts out there for cards. Mm-hmm. So for us, we really enjoy doing this. So we're very, very thankful to you guys for supporting us and subscribing to the channel, watching the podcast, the videos that we do. He recorded some stuff today. He's got some really, really good stuff coming out.
I don't know if it's good.
That you should check. Well,
I got busted on.
It's some good product. So if you're looking for some pretty good product that he's opened, check that out for sure. Those videos will be coming pretty soon. But he put out one of opening up some
1988
Fleer basketball, and what else did you open? The Bowman U.
Yeah.
That was an outstanding box.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That was a fun box. I want to go get one of those myself, but
yeah,
that was a cool box. So go check those videos out. But yeah, we really, really appreciate the support. Hopefully, we can continue to build this thing, get a lot of subscribers, build this channel up to where it's successful and people enjoy watching us and want to talk about us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's pretty important to us. But
so yeah, sorry if I distracted you for those.
No, yeah, I was just wondering
for those people that aren't watching live. I leaned over real quick and was looking at the laptop. But we do have some viewers online right now.
Because we do appreciate it.
We do this live initially, and then we mix it down for just the audio for the podcast. But this is going to kind of segue into something I think that we need to talk on anyways. We've got a question, which, hang on just a second. Before we get to the question, for hitting 500 subscribers, I want to, from the Card Shop Machine, give away something. I was kind of thinking about it. I think if you guys can't see, or you can see on the live, but we've got these podcast t-shirts for the podcast, and so there's going to be some requirements as far as what we're going to do. We are going to do a giveaway. We're going to give away one shirt to a random person, but there's going to be some stipulations on it as far as how you can get entered, and so
you probably need to be subscribed to the channel.
Yeah.
Like and comment like the videos, and then leave a comment. Leave a comment of what you like most about the show, or the podcast, or any of the videos that you watch, and that should be some of the requirements to get in for the giveaway. So,
and I think on the comment section of it, if you wanted to toss out something that you'd like us to hit on too, I think that would be really cool.
Yeah, please give us some input for sure.
So yeah, if you've got a question, which I'm getting ready to kind of jump into the next one here, but we are going to do a giveaway. We're going to be doing that live on the next episode that we do. But that's the 3 requirements: subscribe to the channel, like our videos, and leave us a comment as far as like some recommendations for the show or questions that you would like us to get into on the next episode. It's going to be completely random as far as who we give that out to, but those are the 3 requirements for it. But we've got DDY Peach on our live stream right now, and they're curious as to what we think of the new PSA pricing structure, as well as...
I literally it's so funny that what a great question, because I literally just sent this to my cousin a little while ago. It was I actually screenshotted it. I don't know if you guys can see that on the live, but I screenshotted it with the new PSA pricing update.
Yep, I got it on my phone
this
as well.
Breaking news, and it's I don't really know at this point what to think. I have sent some cards to PSA in the last 6 months or so.
Our last order they've had, which I think it's even before. I think it's just this is when they first said, "Hey, we got your order."
Right.
But it says November 3rd is when that order went into their system.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull it up real quick because I'm curious.
And while he's looking that up, my thoughts on PSA are, I have spoke to a lot of people when we go do these shows. I've talked to some big time Pokemon dealers, card dealers, people that are big players in the hobby, and they all tell me the same thing. Man, if you're going to send cards off to get graded, if you want the max value, send them to PSA. And I'm like, listen, that's it. All sounds great. Everything about that sounds great. My concern is at this point is now I have 2 more submissions at PSA. I have some with him, and then I have a PSA Pokemon order of my own that I sent off, and it's taken forever. Mm-hmm. And I just have a feeling that I know what's going to happen here. I'm going to get the majority of 9s or 8s. I'm going to get very few 10s because that's just the way it's been the last 2 times I've got cards back from PSA. So we talked about this, I think, in one of our, I don't know if it was in the first podcast or one of the videos we did, but we started sending cards to CGC, and CGC used to be the king standard of Pokemon, TCG, Magic, things like that. I don't know what happened. I think PSA just took over the game in all aspects of cards. So everybody was like, PSA. I don't know long term if it's worth it to send to PSA at this point anymore. If you get $30 more or $40 more or $50 more out of a card that takes you 6 months to get, and then when it comes back, the value has went down $50 or $60 because it took you so long. The season's over. Yeah. The player's missing games. I don't know if it's really worth it. We have sent some cards to CGC, and I absolutely love it. Their slabs are amazing. Yep. They're crystal clear. The pristine slabs are on another level.
Yep.
So
gold and black label.
To answer the question for me personally, I hate it. The new pricing thing for PSA, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if they're trying to sabotage the situation. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, but I feel like if more people would start to transition away from PSA,
I think this is going to change some stuff.
Start going to more to CGC or even to Tag or
Beckett.
BCG. Yeah, I don't. It's ridiculous. I mean, they literally went from $18.99 a card on Pokemon TCG to $24.99. I mean, that's insane.
So if you haven't seen this yet, Value Bulk is moving from $21.99 to $24.99 a card. Value is going from $27.99 to $32.99 a card. Value Plus $44.99. I'm just going to round these numbers up just for ease, but Value Plus is going from $45 to $50. Value Max is going from $60 to $65. Regular service $75 to $80, and the new estimated times, which I don't even know why they put an estimate on anything anymore.
Because it's not legit.
Literally, our last submission, the order arrived November 3rd, and it's been in assembly for over a month. But estimated turnaround time updates, it's going from, and if you're not watching the live, I've got quotation marks of 40 business days to 3 years is what it says. It's going from 40 days to 3 years. I'm kidding. No, it's not really going
it sounds like I sent the only card I've ever sent off for Express was my Charizard that I got from Phantasmal Flames. Sent it off Express for 15 days, and I think I got it back in.
A month.
It was well over a month.
Yeah.
Before, so I paid for Express to get it back in 15 days, and I didn't get a turn. No, thank you for your money or any of that stuff. It was just, we've got it. We're going to send it to you when we want to send it to you, and you're at our mercy.
Yeah.
And that's the part that's concerning. So, yeah.
I think it's going to definitely change the hobby. I think this is probably going to be a tipping point for people. I mean, you're still going to have those fanboys that are going to
the diehards,
completely just they don't even care at this point. What's $4 more or $3 on a value ball?
Right.
But the thing that turns me off the most is the turnaround time, and I'm not. I don't know. Like, I'm spoiled with CGC slabs because they're just so clear. Because you can have a brand new submission come back from PSA, and it almost looks like there's a fog or a haze on the inside of the slab, and I can't stand it. And I don't know if it's elevated just for the simple fact that I love CGC's clarity so much now, and I'm used to that. But I cannot stand seeing that haze inside something that's brand newly slabbed.
It's brutal. And it's so. Thank you so much for the question. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but it's definitely not a positive, not in my opinion, for the industry or for the people that collect cards. It's putting really a hurt on people grading cards. It's starting to get ridiculous. You can't afford it, number one, and then if you can't afford it and you pay the money, it just takes forever for them to come back, and it's just cards in assembly for a month. They're just sitting in assembly. What does that even mean? Like they're waiting to be slabbed, or they're being slabbed, but it takes them a month to.
It says they're printing labels. Let me read the description.
It just sounds it's so bizarre.
They are currently PSA labels are being printed, and each eligible item is being sonically sealed within a PSA holder. That's what's happening for the last month and change.
For a month
and change.
Yeah, I don't. It's hard to even comment on that because it sounds. That doesn't even sound real. No. It sounds like it's a joke, like you're trying to prank me or something.
No, I'm not.
And that's real, and it's
and then
it's insane. I don't know what they're doing.
The other order they put in that's just solely yours. They put in November 3rd as well, which we sent that one a little after, or after the first one. So I think they've had that other one since.
And they've done nothing.
Well, it's in assembly now.
Mine's in assembly too?
2 days ago. So it'll be there. That'll be a month and a half. And then you have QHX, which would take another month. And then grades will be ready maybe a month after that.
And then I'm going to get 90% PSA 9s, and they're going to offer me money for them. Mm-hmm. And I refuse to sell them anything. Yeah. I just won't. I'll take a loss and take my PSA 9s and just sit them in my showcase rather than sell them anything. Yeah. I absolutely will not sell them anything for no amount of money.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about PSA. But
so the other part of their questions says we've lost sound.
Really?
Yeah.
Hello?
Test. Mm-hmm. So if we've lost sound, I apologize. It still looks active on our end, so we're going to keep rolling. But yeah, the other part of their question was which service company will you be sending cards to? For me personally, it'll be CGC.
100%.
Which I don't say that just because we've got a dealer status with them. I truly love their slab, and if it's anything that I'm going to PC, like I want it in a CGC slab. Even if people say I don't send sports cards to CGC or it's not the cool thing. I've never been the guy to do the cool thing.
Yeah, no, he had a little bit more rough experience with PSA than I did. Like I said, I've sent very few like big cards to PSA. I've sent very few big cards to anybody because I rarely have giant cards. But he sent some pretty big cards to PSA and had some situation where they came back and the grade was not what it should have been. The card was damaged, things like that, and we know the cards wasn't damaged when it got sent, and it just leaves a bad taste in your mouth. And he's completely like away from PSA. I don't know that you've sent anything to them in a long time. I've sent more stuff to him recently, and I just keep that. For some reason, I just have this thing where I'm like, I want to get my max value out of them when I go to a card show, and I think it's turning. I think the tide is going to turn a little bit with this price increase. It's going to have to turn people off,
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think CGC, especially in the Pokemon, it used to be king. And they should try to. The people out there that collect Pokemon should try to make it king again. Like let's shift to sending stuff to CGC. Give them the TCG and Pokemon business, and let's build them up and get them on another level. I think that's where we need to be in the card industry. So
yeah, I mean, not to like toot the CGC horn to death, but I mean, there has to be a better alternative to the turnaround times, the cost. I've been kind of curious about Beckett. I really like their slabs as well.
I've never sent anything to them
I've
ever.
never sent anything.
Be worth a shot to send a little submission to see what happens.
May try to reach out to them at some point, see if we can't get on board with them as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think that they do upcharging, which that's another thing that just does not set well with me. I've been upcharged on some cards, and they like hit a 9, and I still got upcharged, and it's like, right. Come on now.
Yeah, if you're going to upcharge me, help me out here.
It's like, what are we doing?
Do the right thing here. But somebody else asked you something there? Did anything else?
PSA locked your sound out because you were talking about it. That's
yeah, that's probably true. They seemed on my phone and like sent me an ad or something to overlap what I was talking about. But
well, that's all right.
Yeah, it's all good. I like I said, I'm not going to badmouth anybody unless I have an experience of my own. And you know, when that whole thing happened where they were 9ing everybody's cards and then buying them back and reslabbing them in 10s, I look back at my last submission and it was 90% of my cards were 9s, and I'm thinking, man, that really happened.
Yeah,
it really because it happened to me, and I was like, I didn't think that was a thing. I was like, there's no way that a company that big making that much money would do anything.
Well, obviously,
like that.
Making that much money is something that's partial to them because they want to make more.
Yeah,
even more.
Apparently,
yeah.
I mean, they're charging more now for.
And I don't know. It could be a tactic. I know. With SGC, which they got bought by collectors, but that was one of their things too. They changed the deal for dealers. They took the dealer rates out completely with SGC to try to combat the influx of cards. Which, if that's the way you're trying to handle, like, not having as many submissions, like, shame on you, really.
Well, the next time, before the next podcast, I'm going to find a video, and I'll tell you guys what the link is. But there's a video out there, and there's a guy talking that apparently, I think he might have used to work for PSA, and he talks about how the cards go to assembly and all that kind of stuff, and how long they're in people's hands and things like that.
Yeah.
Just to give you an idea, and it was the way he was talking was these cards are like in these guys' hands for 3-5 seconds. Then they're in the things for 20 seconds, and then I mean it's a super fast. Hearing him tell the story, it's a super fast process of getting these cards looked at, scanned, graded, put in the slabs. But I'm like, that can't be true. We got 30 cards that have been in assembly for a month. How long does it take to put the card in and shut the slab up? It's I don't know, very strange, but
it is strange. But yeah, to answer that question. Definitely use CGC as well.
For sure. I would suggest CGC, yeah.
And then I'm going to look into Beckett myself. I think it's going to start picking back up just with all the changes. But, I mean, really, those are the two other ones that I'm comfortable sending stuff to. I know there's like degree grading and
tag. I've seen tag. I like the tag slabs. They're not as nice to CGC to me.
Yeah.
I do like the clear top. It doesn't have like a paper label in it.
It's got the white.
It's got like an etched deal. I like that about tag. But again, we've never sent anything to them. But I think we should try Beckett and see how we do on at least one.
I do like
see how it goes with.
We don't upcharge tactic because I that's one thing I just don't agree with either. It's like if my card's more valuable because of your service, I shouldn't have to pay more. Like I'm paying the same as the guy that's grading a base.
I agree.
Otani.
I agree.
Or whatever.
I agree.
So
the upcharge is another part of their
scheme.
Yeah, their tactics that they use, but they just keep getting the influx. I mean, I think I read yesterday they graded 91,000 cards yesterday or something. Yeah. And 90,000 cards in a day is like what they're grading on average.
Really?
And, I think the closest one to I don't know. They said CGC was at 25,000.
I think it's a month.
It said in it that graded yesterday is what
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know if that's real. If that's real, that's crazy too.
Right.
Because if that's the case, then
they're making enough
how
money.
far behind are they?
Right.
if they're grading that many cards a day. But yeah, I asked you something a while back and we got sidetracked.
What's that?
Pokemon. Did you open some Ascended Heroes?
I did. We opened a decent amount. The best thing that we pulled was the Psyduck illustration rare, which is a cool card. But,
yeah.
From what I've been talking to people in the hobby, this is more of like a special set, like Prismatic was back in then. So pull rates for Prismatic were absolutely horrendous. This one seems better. It seems like they, Prismatic didn't really have any illustration rares. Like you either got EX or the pink,
the bangers.
Well, it's like one end or the other.
Yeah.
So this set does have some, in betweeners, and I feel like it makes it more appealing to open. But yeah, that was probably the best thing that we pulled out of there.
And you do have the ability to find God packs, which that always helps in any set that you open. Because if you get one of those, that's a special feeling for sure. I watched my son-in-law open a 151 God pack, and it was just like you almost can't believe what you're looking at when
Allie opened a Japanese one.
Really? Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep.
So, well, I hope it's a good set. I hope it's but they're coming out with another one in a month.
Every 2 months. So if it's not,
it won't take long for that set to be in the distant past. So we'll see how that goes. But
no, it's a cool set. I really dig the art on the package. I don't know if you've seen the actual pack itself, but it's a really cool looking picture. It's got Dragonite on the front. Allie even commented, she was like, "This set's so cool."
Yeah, the cards that have the words that the name
Japanese
across the thing, those look really really cool. So it should be something new and fresh for people to open up, and I think the ETBs come out the 20th.
Yep.
So we'll see how that goes if you can get your hands on some of that stuff. But
yeah, speaking of new stuff, Topps Series 1 just came out. Opened a couple jumbo boxes of that tonight. We were talking about some of the videos and stuff that we're going to have up in the near future.
Yeah.
And that's going to be one of them. We opened 2 jumbo boxes tonight. Nothing great really came out of it. I feel like I really struggled on these boxes. I don't feel like there was any value.
Yeah. You might have missed something too. You might want to go back and look through stuff just because especially those Series 1 boxes, there's so many cards in there.
Yep.
So many base cards.
Yeah.
You could easily skip over something that you wasn't quite sure about.
It's supposed to be a really, really good rookie class this year too. So
I did look up some of your Topps Chrome Tennis that you opened, and it was not great.
It was terrible.
But he opened up a Topps Chrome
Breakers
Delight box, which the Topps Chrome Tennis is really a nice product this year. I seen some of it open last year.
Really?
I watch a YouTube channel of a guy in Louisville, and he opens up a lot of tennis stuff, and he opened up some Topps Chrome Tennis last year and this year, the cards are so much nicer than last year's. He pulled a Carlos Alcaraz auto, which that's a pretty big card. He's I think number 1 or 2 in the world, so that was a pretty big card. But they're very nice cards. I think you got 5 autos.
5 autos per box.
5 autos per box in the Breakers Delight box, but nothing great in that box, but nice cards.
Another box wasn't good either. Yeah, it was kind of a rough night. I've been itching to pull something big, and I still haven't.
Well, it's weird when he doesn't pull something big. That's that's what makes you get this this weird feeling like what happened, because normally he's pulling downtowns and uptowns and kabooms and
Fernando Mendoza
RPAs and things like that. So which he just pulled that
last week,
a couple days ago. It hadn't been that long. Has it been a week?
It was last week.
Yeah, he pulled a Mendoza RPA out of Bowman's Best, real cool card. But he pulls a lot of big stuff. So when he doesn't pull,
it doesn't feel good, and it makes me want to hit another box.
It makes that's a whole other animal. That's like he's like, oh, I'm itching. I got to go to the hobby den tomorrow and see what I can trade or get some more boxes.
But yeah, not great boxes tonight at all. But there's a new rookie in the soccer world. Have you heard about this kid?
Mm-mm. So everybody's still talking about
Lamine Yamal.
Yeah.
Let me pull this guy's up.
Which, if you're out there and you're looking to open something and you're looking for some value right now, soccer is, I think, about to turn up with the World Cup coming up. I think soccer is gonna, it's probably gonna, the prices are gonna start going up the closer it gets to the World Cup. So if you can get your hands on some soccer cards right now, I would suggest maybe investing in some soccer stuff because. Like I said, with the World Cup, it's going to be. I think the value is going to go up on all the singles and stuff.
Well, this kid, he's 16 years old, a rookie, 16-year-old rookie. He signed one card, 15 years and 363 days or something, or whatever it was. But there's a $50,000 bounty for that card in this product. He's hobby exclusive, so you can only pull him in hobby. Take a look. They'll still have time left on them.
Oh wow.
So
that's some big autos. And just the orange, is that an orange?
That's just an
orange refractor to 25.
Number to 25. It's got 3 days and 22 hours left, 21 bids, and it's at $2,025.
Wow.
So that's just a regular refractor of color. Yeah. There's also a on-card auto number to 25. It's got 3 days left, or 3 days and 21 hours, so 4 days essentially. It's had 58 bids, and it's at $3,800.
Yeah.
Max Dowman or Doman.
Nice.
Dowman. So if you're looking for the next hot prospect, this kid is going to be it, apparently.
Yeah, a lot of people sleep on soccer, man, but soccer is a good product to invest in. Like I said, especially this year. This year is going to be, if you're, and something like that for such a new player. That's going to be pretty hot.
I think I'm going to go pick up some more boxes tomorrow.
Yeah, I can see that happening.
I'm not kidding. Like
he called me. He opened up the 3. Please go watch the video where he opens up the Fleer 88 Fleer packs. The
gum was horrendous.
The gum was. It is so gross looking.
It's deteriorated.
It's
black speckled and it's like dust.
So gross. And and on the top card. Thank God there wasn't a Pippin or something on the top with the gum on it. That would have been nauseating. But yeah, why they ever done that? I guess that was something they started back in the 50s.
It was a thing back
40s and 50s.
That's how they sold
put gum
cards.
in the cards. But man, that was a terrible idea.
Well, I mean,
terrible.
Who would have thought you were opening basketball cards 30 years later?
Yeah, that's true.
So,
that's true.
But yeah, those were. I didn't even show you any of that stuff. But
Did you didn't hear? He bid on a box. We were going to split a box.
No, I lost it.
You lost it?
I lost it. It was a 96, 97 Upper Deck Series 1 sealed box. And I should have just bought it at the price that the guy was wanting because it was a good price, actually. But
yeah.
I mean, not paying full price for anything. I tried to send him an offer, and somebody scooped it up out from underneath me.
Yeah.
So I lost it. Still on the search for something old.
You'll get something. We'll find a box of something. Yeah. So my intention, I brought a card with me tonight. Me and him have been discussing a trade. He has a pristine 10 151 Charizard, and he wants my pristine 10 Phantasmal Flames Charizard to go in his PC. And we've been discussing a trade, and the card's going up, and then it went down a little bit, now it's going up again, and he's got a regular CGC 10 that is going up as well. That's part of the trade. So I'm going to work on something tonight after the podcast to try to get some product from him on a trade. If I do get my hands on some of that stuff, I will be opening up some of those boxes, maybe a full case of something on the channel. So be looking for that if we can come to a deal tonight. We'll see what happens. But
I got some tennis cards I'll trade you. You like tennis?
Sealed tennis, or just the autos? Yeah, just $2 a piece. I think that is what they were going for on eBay. But yeah, it feels good to be back, man. This is a good time. It's been a good chat. Where are we at time wise? Are we still got some time to go? Or?
We're about an hour. So,
really
yeah.
Nice. Oh, I made it.
So yeah,
I made it with this. Whatever this is.
You have made it. I feel like we've kind of covered. The only thing I didn't cover really was the Louisville show, and I didn't hardly sell a single over there at all.
Really?
Period. Yeah. Like it's so weird how geographically shows are different from.
Yeah, I noticed you sell a lot of sealed.
I sold so much sealed stuff.
A lot of sealed stuff at Louisville.
So much over there, and I mean it was probably probably 90% stuff that we sold was sealed product.
Really?
Yeah. So it's kind of a.
That doesn't make me feel good about going to the Louisville shows.
That may be why you struggled that one time.
Yeah.
But we sold a lot of card protection stuff. We sold a lot of sealed stuff. And they've I don't know. Did I tell you they're doing those shows twice a month now?
Yeah. That's pretty good. So
that may or may not change the landscape.
If you're in the Louisville area, it's J&J Card Show. They do a card show They used to do it once a month, and now they're doing it twice a month. So it's in an old
armory type building.
But it's like a gym, like an old gym. They have a lot of old banners and stuff up in there. Very cool place. In the summertime, it can get hot.
Very hot.
Because it can get very packed in that place. It's very, very small. But there's always a big turnout at the Louisville shows. There's a lot of people that come to those shows. So if you're in the Louisville, Kentucky area and you want to check out J&J Card Shows, for sure do that.
Very good show.
Yeah, very good show. So
yeah, I guess
this has been awesome, man. It's been fun.
Time
goes by really fast.
It does.
When you're having a good time. But
yeah. Besides me freaking out that the sound's not working. But on our end, in the video, which that'd be the audio for the podcast later, it looks good on our end. So hopefully it's just one instance or whatever. But
this will be edited up and put on YouTube within, I'm sure, a day or so.
Probably a couple days. I've got to catch up on a few different things before I get it up.
Yeah, so definitely check that out. Please like it when you watch it. Again, subscribe to the channel, comment on the videos, let us know what we're doing. If you like this, we've got the shirt.
Don't forget about the giveaway.
One more thing, that was something I wanted to say earlier when you were talking. Is for me personally, so from now on, because of where we're getting to in subscribers to the channel, from now on, whatever I open of my own personal stuff, if I open up a box or something on the channel, I'm going to give away a card from every video that I do from now on. So each video that I do, that I put out, whatever it is that I open, if it's 1 box or 20 boxes or whatever it is, I'm going to give a card or two away at the end of the video. I've noticed a lot of YouTube channels doing giveaways. I think that's a good thing to do for the people that watch us, is to give you a little something back. I will not be giving away the lowest tiered card that I pull. I will be giving away some stuff that I think you would appreciate. So that's going to be my goal going forward, is to do a giveaway on every video that I do going forward from now on. So maybe we can do some box battles or something and give some cool stuff away. And that'll be part of the deal from now on, is giving away some stuff on the channel.
Sounds good.
If we get to 1,000 subscribers, we'll do something else for that too. So
yeah, don't forget about the giveaway that we're running currently. Just subscribe to the channel, like the videos, make a comment, preferably something to make the show better or something that you would like us to actually touch on. We do also have an email address. It's tcsmpodcast@gmail.com. So if you have any questions that you would like us to cover over the show, feel free to reach out on there. But yeah, definitely feel free to comment on the videos. If you're just an audio listener, you can email us though at TCSM. Did I say that right? TCSM, the Card Shop Machine Podcast. Yeah. So yeah, I didn't even sound right for a minute, but email us there, and
the shirt's got some super cool guys on the front.
2 cool dudes.
Yeah, 2 cool dudes. So yeah, it's a cool shirt. He put that together and it turned out really, really well. Very, very pleased with that as well. So very cool.
Yeah. So don't forget about that. And you got anything else you want to?
Appreciate you, man.
All right, brother.
Episode 3 gone. We'll see you for 4.